Hi there, my name's Jake, and I'm the Pharmacy Technician Supervisor here at Lock Haven Veterinary Hospital. Today, I'm joined by Dr. McIntosh, and I have just a few questions about dog eye care that we're going to go over. First, Dr. McIntosh, what's the most important thing when it comes to taking care of my dog's eyes?
The biggest thing is to know what normal looks like. If you know what normal looks like, then you can always tell what abnormal may look like.
What are some signs and symptoms that my dog may have eye issues?
So any changes to discharge, any changes to color or cloudiness of the eyes, anytime your dog is squinting when they shouldn't be, or rubbing at the face, those are all things to indicate an eye problem.
How does proper eye care impact the health and well-being of my dog?
Well, depending on the dog and depending on how much hair it has around its eyes and where the eyes are set in the face, so like brachycephalics, French bulldogs, and pugs and things, they have the little smushy faces and giant eyeballs. Those guys tend to be a little bit more prone to eye issues because their eyes are just more exposed.
Should I bring my dog to see a veterinarian if I suspect a vision problem?
Absolutely 100%. Eyes can go bad really, really quick. So it doesn't take a whole lot for an eye to be more of a problem than it first presented. So always best to have it looked at. If it's not a problem, great. If it is, we got to take care of it.
Why is it important to avoid self-diagnosing dog eye issues?
That's scary. The reason why we don't want you to diagnose at home is because if there is a scratch or an ulcer that you can't see from the outside, that we can only see by staining it and flashing a light on it, particular medications may make a problem worse. So, and again, like we talked about, eyes go bad really quick. So if we are doing something that we shouldn't be doing for an eye because it's a particular type of problem, we can actually make the problem worse.
How will a veterinarian diagnose a problem with vision or other eye issues in my dog?
So how we do that is we do some eye testing that can test the amount of tears that your dog is making. We can stain the eyes and make sure there isn't a scratch or an ulcer on the eye that we need to treat. There's also checking the eye pressures and things like glaucoma, which can cause vision problems. So we have a few tests that we can do, and then there's also checking to see, does the dog actually physically see, and do we have any cranial nerve problems?
And why is early detection and diagnosis of problems with a dog's eye so important?
It's super important to get those eye problems diagnosed early and diagnosed correctly. So if you are seeing a problem with your dog's eye, if we leave it untreated, it can get a lot worse even within 24 hours. So sometimes we'll even see an eye problem here that we start to treat, and within 24 or 48 hours, we find that it needs to go to an ophthalmologist. So always best to have it looked at sooner than later. If it's not a problem, great. I'd love to tell you that. If it is a problem, we get it taken care of.
Thank you, Dr. McIntosh.
Thanks, Jake. And if you have any issues or questions about your dog's eyes or eye care, you can give us a call at Lock Haven Veterinary Hospital and we can get you in for an appointment.